question for you. Is marriage overrated?
Why aren't people getting married anymore?
A new Pew Research poll found that 2 in 5 young adults think marriage is an outdated tradition.
Marriage rates are at their lowest right now.
Is marriage really even worth it?
More than half of marriages end in divorce.
If you get married, you have to be stuck with this person for the rest of your life, right? That's why you get married. So that's why it's declining. Why would you get married if you want to have just one partner when you can have multiple?
Marriage is stupid.
Welcome to the Married AF podcast, the self-proclaimed greatest marriage and relationship podcast in the world. My name is Matthew Powers, alongside my amazing, beautiful wife, Monica. We are your hosts for this show. Baby, how you doing?
I'm excited now that I have discovered this new website that has all this cool stuff on it.
Oh, well, we'll get to that new website here in just a second. As everyone is watching on YouTube right now or anything like that, we ended the last program saying we will never, ever, ever record this show again from the location we are currently in.
I like that you called it a program.
It is a program.
And a pro-yam.
It's a pro-yam. It could be a pro-yam. The old people, they watch their programs and all that fun stuff. But we are here in our new spot, and I kind of like it.
I still don't know.
It's still going to be a work in progress for a little while, but thank you for all of you who are watching on YouTube. You can see it. If you're not watching, you should watch. Subscribe to the channel, get all the updates on all the stuff, continue to listen, like, subscribe, review, share, all of those different things, because it has been amazing what the last couple of months have done. We just recently celebrated 25,000 downloads on the podcast, maybe a month and a half, 2 months ago. Well, by the time this comes out, we will be at 50,000 downloads on the podcast.
What?
So here we are just 45 or so days later, and it has doubled since we celebrated 25,000. Like, holy crap, we made 25,000 downloads. We are now currently at 50. We're nearly 5,000 people subscribing on YouTube.
What?
I don't know what God is doing here, but he's doing something. And we thank all of you. We thank you people for liking, subscribing, listening, and all of that stuff. It's been an amazing ride so far. And one thing I was thinking about, baby, that we need to kind of come to an agreement on and decide on real quick. We kind of started this. We started slow. We just kind of did it here and there a little bit. And we did that for a little while. And then it was like, all right, here we go. We're going to set this up. We're going to be serious about this. And we kind of did a season 1, a season 2, and a season 3. In season 3, we were like on fire, and season 3 has when everything has really kind of grown from this. But we've been in season 3 for over a year. And
is that what you're supposed to do? I don't know these things.
Well, you can or you cannot. So I guess the question that remains is, do we just continue as season 3? Do we officially say, hey, we're in a new spot, this is season 4? Or do we just scrap the season? We just continue to do what we are doing, and hey, whatever happens, happens.
Is it easier for you to not worry about a season?
It doesn't matter a hill of beans to me.
Well, it doesn't me either, because I don't keep up with any of this stuff.
I know that you don't. So we'll just say, hey, this is season 3, maybe season 4. This is episode 70-ish or something. We'll figure that out. If you guys have any input, hey, let us know on that. So today I've got, if I were to title this episode at all, this would be called the episode of random crap, because I have just random articles I want to get your thoughts on, let people kind of decide as well. There's no real huge agenda. They don't tie into each other at all, but I am anxious to kind of hear what you think on some of these things. But before we really get into all of that, we haven't talked about it in a while. The Red Sox season is officially over. It's done.
They lost to the Yankees.
They did. They lost Thursday in heartbreaking fashion. They lost Friday in heartbreaking fashion. They won Saturday. Rafi Devers owns Garrett Cole. He might as well call him his daddy. He hit him on the first at bat, intentionally walked him with nobody on base the second. Next at bat, what Rafi do? Nice little 2-run double. The guy just pounds him. But the Red Sox, they're like 5 games out of a playoff spot. There's 13 games remaining. I just, I had so much hope. I started the season with no hope. And then they got me. They started winning. And then at the All-Star break, they had like a 55% chance of making the playoffs. I was like, you know what?
So you're saying there's a chance.
So you're saying there's a chance that a girl like me and a guy like you.
So dumb.
So there was a chance. And then they just completely like fell on their faces. The pitching staff can't pitch. When
they lost the night that I went to the Braves game, right?
Yes, they did.
Because the Yankees were coming back. I was watching it on the.
Oh, the Red Sox were up.
They were up 3-0 at one point.
They're up 3-0. They're up 4-1 in the 8th inning, and freaking Aaron Judge.
Mm-hmm.
Now I hate Aaron Judge because I'm a Red Sox fan, but I think Aaron Judge is a really good guy. And kind of low key like him. Don't want anyone to know about that.
It's like Jeter.
But he hits a grand slam to take the lead, and after that, it was like, you know what? If I drank alcohol, this would be the moment. if I were a beer guy,
just pound it.
This would be, I need
everything.
to drink my sorrows away. I talk a lot about college football fans, especially, and how they live and die with their team. And I'm not there anymore. Thank the Lord that I'm not there anymore. I watch it if it's on. It's great. I could care less if they win or lose. But the Red Sox still just do something in me. They still just do something inside of me, and it breaks my heart. So. Yeah, the season's over. They got some great people coming back. They got some great guys coming up, but it hurts my heart that there's 2 weeks left in the season and the Red Sox are done.
Well, Dick Fitz made his debut.
Dick Fitz did, and Dick Fitz pitched great.
He did.
Friday night, and he didn't give up the grand slam to Judge, but
hometown boy.
Hometown boy, Helena, Alabama. Dick Fitz. He's made it. He's going to be a part of the puzzle
down the street.
He's going to be a part of the plans for next year and a part of the rotation. But man, I just had to get the last minute of Red Sox talk. We're not a Red Sox podcast, never will be, but we do love our Red Sox, and the season over, and that sucks big time. But you know what doesn't suck?
This new sign.
That
is really cool.
It is really, really cool.
Custom made.
Give a shout out to. Absolutely. Give it to him because he did this for us and it's awesome.
Todd Pace I have to pull up the website just so I can say it right, because if I don't, I'll butcher it.
And he'll be mad at you.
Yeah. Maybe not. So he does, he's a SRO officer for our high school here.
For those who don't know, that's school resource officer.
He's absolutely incredible dude. Man of God. Him and his wife had started a business outside of being an SRO. And I'm sorry, Todd, if I butcher your wife's name, but I think it's Talina. But they have a website, and if you go to it, it's the letter T as in Thomas. You said the shorter version.
I did.
That was hilarious. Okay, so it's T
Tango. The phonetic alphabet.
Yes.
Alpha.
T as in
beta.
Tango.
T as in Tango.
And AND. T as in Tango. Woodworks LLC.com.
T and T Woodworks LLC.com. Spell out the end. T and T Woodworks.com. LLC.com.
Yes.
Spell it out. He's got great stuff. He does a great job.
Stuff. Oh my gosh, the stuff that he makes. He's got the coolest printer, and I get to see all the things that his new projects. And his wife does all the painting. Like, she's the artsy part of it, and
she's the real brains behind of it all.
Oh, let's be real.
I mean, come on.
Isn't every wife except for this thing? Because I'm not the brains behind it.
You're the beauty behind it. How you
I don't know about that. But I knew we were going to do all of this, and I said, "Hey, Pace, is this something you can do?" He goes, "Well, let me show you what I just did for," I can't remember who it was for. And I said, "Yes, that's the kind of sign I want. Can you do that?" "Yeah, absolutely." And
it's awesome.
It was like 2 days later.
I know, it was fast.
And they shipped all over the world, so it's not like you don't get it. I mean, if you live in Germany, he can make it.
He can make it happen. For all of our German listeners, he can make it happen. It is awesome. We're very thankful for it. It's very cool. I'm sure we'll have other things come down the road. But this is like the first piece of real stuff that we have for this Pro-Yam.
I've also been told we need T-shirts. I'd like to hear if people think we need T-shirts.
If we need T-shirts, if we need hats, if we need anything at all, let us know. But this is really cool. Yes, unlike the Red Sox, this doesn't suck. Because you know what else doesn't suck? this t-shirt that I'm wearing right now.
That is pretty cool.
It's a pretty awesome t-shirt. It has nothing to do with us, but
That was the website I was looking at.
This
earlier.
is a awesome t-shirt.
I'll
This
pull that
is
back
from
up.
our friends kingdomandwill.com.
Yep.
And they are amazing shirts. This is a faith-based
They
company.
don't just have shirts, though.
No, they have all sorts of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
They have hoodies, they have sweats, they have t-shirts. I mean, this shirt is awesome, but it's a faith-based company. Typically when you see Christian like gear and apparel and everything, I mean, let's be real, it kind of sucks a lot of the time. It's just not like very cool. It's not designed all that well. There's just something about it. For some people, that may be the look. For me, it's not necessarily. But our guys at kingdomandwill.com, I mean, they do it right. The fabric is unbelievable.
It is super soft.
It's a little stretchy, too, for us guys who like a little stretch in our clothing, especially as we get older. This is the place for you. And they're local to us, kind of. They're about 45 minutes south in Montgomery, Alabama. So we found them, and it's awesome because they are our first like real official partners with this. So go check them out, kingdomandwill.com.
But you have to do a little promo.
Use promo code MarriedAF for 15% off your order. All orders, not just your
15%?
first order, 15% off all orders.
Every time I go on there, I can type in Married AF and I get 15%.
Every single time you go to kingdomandwill.com, type in Married AF as your promo code, 15% off your entire order all the time. Check it out. They have amazing stuff. Our friends, kingdomandwill.com.
This means I need to go ahead and hit checkout on my stuff in the car.
Go ahead and spend some money. Absolutely.
Totally.
Because they are partners of ours and it is awesome. Thank you guys. So we'll get into the nuts and bolts of everything today. I got an article for you that I want to get your thoughts on it because this seems to be the most self-absorbed, pretentious, narcissistic thing I may have heard of in a very, very long time.
Interesting.
Listen to this.
Okay.
It happened at a birthday dinner. Now, this is not a married couple, thank goodness. Because if so, I'd be questioning a whole lot of things. It's boyfriend and girlfriend. I'm going to tell this dude right now, get the heck out of this relationship.
Oh, boy.
So, girl has a birthday dinner. All of her friends and everyone.
Oh, it's her birthday.
It's her birthday dinner. She's having a birthday dinner with all her friends and everything. I mean, why not celebrate your birthday? It's a day worth celebrating, right? Her boyfriend's there, of course, because you want to spend it with someone special.
Sure.
You want your boyfriend to be there, the person that you love, the person you go out with, who comforts you, who loves you. You want them there. However, the birthday dinner took an absolute turn for the worse because boyfriend had the audacity to order fajitas on this girl's birthday. Do you know what the problem is with ordering fajitas on someone's birthday is?
Wait a minute. Does it say where the restaurant, like what?
It's a Mexican restaurant.
Oh my God.
All right. So listen to this.
What did she order?
She just ordered regular stuff, but here's the reason why fajitas are
What
the
is
problem.
regular stuff at a Mexican
A
restaurant?
burrito or something.
Oh
Who
God,
knows?
I don't even order.
Well, listen, that's not even the gist of the story. The problem is that it's fajitas. Because if you ever ordered fajitas before, they come out sizzling on that cast iron skillet. And it's like,
Yeah. Smells amazing.
It smells amazing.
And
you're looking
everybody
at-
looks like, oh.
And there's your problem. The boyfriend had the audacity to order fajitas on her birthday where people are looking at his meal, wondering, what is that? That looks really cool, to take the attention away from her. It ended in a fight. She could not believe he would do this. She would not speak to him for the rest of the night. As she says, it ruined her birthday. I want to get your thoughts on this. Can you believe that?
Does it happen to say the age of these people?
It does not. This happened in New York, if that has anything to possibly do with it at all.
No.
Can you believe that? Ordered fajitas. The dude just wanted some good old-fashioned fajitas. What's wrong with fajitas? They're good. They taste good. They're probably the more healthy option at a Mexican restaurant. But he had the audacity.
Okay, so did it happen in New York? Like the party was in New York and they had...
No, they live
Just
in
the
New York.
party.
They live in New York City.
No. Because what if you... Because here's my thing. And I'm so stereotyping right now because all I see is, what is the name of the show? Jersey Shores
Yes.
or Jersey Shore.
Jersey Shore.
All I see is Snooki right now getting all pissed off because her boyfriend ordered fajitas.
Fajitas.
Did they have a reality show following them around because they needed some serious drama? Because that's just absolutely ridiculous.
It is. Can you imagine the gall of somebody to say, hey, you better not order something that may take attention away from me on my birthday? Even though this is food that you like and you want to eat, but you're going to order that, you're going to take attention away from me? Come on, what are we doing?
I bet this guy gets fajitas every time he goes to the restaurant.
You know what? If for some reason this guy is still with her, I'm ordering fajitas everywhere we go. And you know what? I'm going to shove it right in her face. Get that smoke all in her face and everything. But I could not believe that was the, how dare you order fajitas and take the attention away from me? Because in our world today, it's all about me. Now, second article that I have here for you. This is not a bad thing, I don't think, and you will resonate with this, but there is a new trend going on in the world known as the Venmo mom.
Huh?
The Venmo mom. Don't ask me to volunteer at my children's school. I'm known as the Venmo mom. I don't know about anyone else out there, but at things like Meet the Teacher is super stressful because I do not want to be involved at all, says a mother for 4 from Tennessee. I will make sure my kids obviously do their homework, get to school on time, but I don't want to be a part of the PTO, the PTA, the room mom, the team mom. I don't want anything to do with that. I'm like, oh no, I know they're judging me because I'm not raising my hand and I don't want to do all of this extra stuff. I don't want to come in. I don't want to step up. I will gladly... Picture down.
Just so we're clear, Matthew Powers hung that picture on the wall.
I sure did. Venmo mom says, I would much rather Venmo money and pay money than have to volunteer my time to do any of this stuff. If there's a room mom that needs money, sign me up. I'll do that. If there's a PTO thing that needs money, I will give money. If the kids team needs money, I will give money. But do not ever ask me to be involved and do anything special because I ain't got time for that. How you feel about that, baby?
I am the Venmo mom.
You are the Venmo mom.
I am the Venmo mom.
You have been the Venmo mom before Venmo was a thing.
And I learned all of that from your mom.
Yes, my mom was like the OG Venmo mom.
She was the smartest to say, no, but I'll help you with if you need some money for buying the stuff. Yeah, genius.
She would quickly say,
now,
yeah, I'm not doing that, but if you need $50, here you go.
Here, will this help?
Can I write a check for that instead of having to do that?
Listen, she knew way before this was a thing. Not everybody is the PTO parent. Not everybody's the room mom. I'm
looking at the one who is not the PTO parent.
I'm neither of those. If you've ever seen Bad Moms, that's me.
Totally.
I will screw everything up if you make me your president. Please do not vote for me. And that's the person that wins.
Of course.
Of course.
Because they're like, I can get on board with this type of mentality. Let's go.
Yeah. But then when you actually need something done, you're like, just pay somebody for that. I'm sorry, but it's not for everybody. My time is money, and I will throw money at something to go away. Now, with that being said, since last year I started coaching volleyball and softball for the high school here. This season, we implemented a buyout.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't want to go out and do all the fundraising stuff, if you don't want to do the extra things that need to be done for the team to have money, here is the option for you to pay a set amount of money to get out of doing all of that. You're welcome.
You know what? Sign me up for that.
I would pay double. And
I'm all for helping. If people need help, absolutely. But and a lot of us have done this to ourselves, or we're busy. We have a lot of things. And for you and I, our time is valuable. And yeah, we can put a dollar figure on our time sometimes. Like, you know what? Absolutely. I'll pay for that. I'm not going to do that because that will take away from time from especially you and I, which we value the time that you and I have together. You know, we are busy. We have a lot of things going on and we don't get to spend as much time together as we would necessarily like to. So when we are able to do that.
That's why I had breakfast delivered this morning. That's why I had groceries delivered earlier today. And things like that are absolutely, they're going to stay in business because of me.
Yeah. So, if we got to pay an extra $20 to have groceries delivered.
Okay.
Because it allows you and I time to spend together, quality time together, and get to talk to each other and, have a close, intimate, strong relationship. Absolutely. We're going to do that because it's so important for couples to do that. I think so many couples are so spread out and they're spread so thin. And that is why we see the tension because they're not spending time with each other.
But the time that they do get to spend with each other, it's a, did you see this?
Yes.
Did you see this? Nobody wants to see that.
No, they don't. And there are funny things on your phone to say, but man, put the phone away. And we've talked about this before. Like if the phone's a problem, put it away. I mean, when we were, finalizing everything down here, you asked me for a phone so we could level the picture that fell down.
Just
It clearly didn't work. And you're like, hey, do you have your phone? I was like, yeah, it's in my butt, which is, code for it's in my pocket, not actually in my butt.
You don't want to hear your husband say, you got what in your butt?
It turns out it was my wallet. I currently still an hour and a half, 2 hours. I've got no clue where my phone is. I hope it's in my vehicle outside, but I don't know for certain. But we'll worry with that later because at the end of the day, if there's some sort of emergency, they would contact you and you do have your phone. And if you and I don't have our phone,
shocker.
Guess what? They'll reach out to our kids because dadgummit, they'll answer their iPads.
Yeah, our kids, they don't have everybody's phone, but.
No, but they have the people that would matter at the end of the day. But yeah, the Venmo mom resonated with me. Because I was like,
that's my wife.
I am totally married to the Venmo mom.
Yes, you are.
Oh, 100% so. And you know what? I am A-okay with that. All right. Last little thing here that I want to kind of get your thoughts on because this could be a hot button topic amongst people, especially women. Title of this article, she says, I hired the hottest nanny. She's 40 years old. She's a 40-year-old wife. Interviewed so many potential nannies for our recently new baby. I picked one of the most qualified and who is best with my baby. My baby absolutely loves her, and she seems very, very responsible. My friends are surprised because I hired her, and she'll be looking after the kids while my husband, who is 42, is a mostly work-from-home person, and I'm usually at work. I don't care. She is good with my baby. My friends notice that this young, attractive nanny wears what young, attractive people do. She is young and is simply wearing what the style is. I do not believe her choice of fashion. I do not believe her choice of fashion is because she wants male attention. It's just what young people wear. My friends wonder why I did this. The answer is simple. I trust my husband. Not just trust him not to sleep with the nanny because she probably wouldn't want to. He's attractive, but he's much older than she is, and she does have a boyfriend. But I trust him to not oogle her, always act appropriately around her, and not think unprofessional thoughts about her or betray me in any way. He is a great guy, a great husband, and a great dad. I believe him and trust him 100%. He is not perfect, but he has never done anything to make me think otherwise. My friends think I am crazy and that he is going to cheat because she is a hot nanny. Am I crazy thinking this?
You are crazy to still have those friends.
I couldn't agree more. Could not agree more.
Why are you letting them talk you into thinking you are wrong? Because if they are not with you, they are against you. And obviously in this situation, they are against you because they know if they would have hired that hot nanny at their house, their husband wouldn't have thought twice about sleeping with her.
Well, and the thing is, she hired the nanny.
Yeah.
It'd be a different story.
So what?
It would be
it's
a different
same situation with me and you.
Well, it'd be a completely different thing if we hired a nanny and I said, hey, baby, I hired the nanny. And it was some super hot young girl who wears revealing clothing. And I made that choice on
and
my
had
own.
no experience.
I was going to say, and had no experience, not
That's
good with
a red
kids at all.
flag.
Then that's a huge red flag, but she clearly says she is by far the most qualified.
And she said her kids love them.
My kids love her.
They love her.
She is amazing with my kids, that she was absolutely the most qualified for the job. Yeah, she's very
problem?
attractive. What
Sounds
is
like
the
her friends are
problem?
jealous.
Well, that is my
They
thought.
either they want to still be able to look and dress like her,
Well, yeah, probably.
or they're just trying to make her question everything of her marriage because theirs is not great and obviously questionable.
Right.
If my friends were to do that, I would say, are you concerned? And if they would say, no, not at all, that completely throws out any kind of questioning for me to question. Because if my friend wholeheartedly trusts her husband around this hot nanny, shouldn't I?
I'd say, who are you to say if there's any issues with trust within someone else, your friend's relationship at all? I mean, no one, I'm not going to, if someone has full trust in their spouse, who am I to question that? Especially if I haven't seen anything that's going to make me wonder otherwise.
No.
I mean,
I've literally said, and I think I might have said it on the podcast, Jennifer Aniston could totally walk up in this house completely naked, throw her body on top of you, and you would not even look anywhere but her eyes and ask, could you help her, especially find some clothes?
Yeah. And I know.
And of course, Jennifer Aniston is the hottest thing. And for our generation, everybody wanted her.
Always.
It was
always.
Jennifer Aniston.
And she is incredibly attractive. And I said this at church today. But the relationship's worth more than that.
It is.
The relationship is worth far more than that.
That quick little fix.
Well,
gonna mess up the entire 25 years that we've been together.
I mean, anyone who says, "Oh, well, I'm not attracted to anyone else." I mean, BS. There's incredibly.
I'm sorry, but everybody. I think of it this way. Just because you're on a diet does not mean you don't look at the rest of the menu.
You're exactly right. There are very attractive people all around us, and it is perfectly fine to think, yeah, they are incredibly attractive people. However, I can speak safely for you and I that there is no person, there is no cheap thrill, there is no feeling a sexual urge that, oh my gosh, I just have to have this person, it's just killing me, that is worth the relationship.
No.
It's because of the relationship and the love that I have for you and the love that I have for our marriage. There is nothing in the world that could ever stand in the way of that. I don't care what the situation was. It's not worth it.
If this were a conversation for us and we did not have Christ in our life, that'd be an easy.
Oh, you kidding me? It would be.
Yeah, I'll have sex with him.
It would be.
Let's go.
Yeah, who cares?
And
who
forget
cares
about
what happens?
It. And go, yeah, I already did that.
Yeah. And that's the mentality of people. But
that's the problem. It's always a heart issue.
It is. It's always a heart issue.
Selfish.
But when you have that much conviction in your relationship, there's nothing that's worth it. There's no person, there's no cheap little thrill. I mean, it may be awesome and feel amazing and satisfying for a minute. And then when you're done,
it's like, what have I done?
You
regret
just
everything.
Quickly have destroyed everything that you have.
For that whole 8 minutes.
Yeah. 8 minutes. For some people, maybe just a couple. You don't know. But it's not worth the relationship at all. The relationship is worth way, way more than that.
Poor wives.
Poor wives. Yeah. Get some new friends who aren't questioning your decisions. If you and your husband are comfortable with each other and you're perfectly fine with it, and he is too, by all means, continue to love each other and be on each other.
And Andy Mineo said it best. That's none of my business.
There you go. Exactly. Ain't none your business. Mind your own business. People don't mind their own business near enough.
That was like literally the devotion I had this week.
Yeah.
Just shut up.
Just shut up and mind your own business. Yeah, we're there to help people and to disciple people and to lift people up and to help people and talk to people and reason with people. But at the end of the day, mind your own business. If people aren't asking for help, you don't need to interject yourself
There's no reason for
into
you.
everything.
No, there's no reason for you to put your 2 cents into.
Not into every single little situation that's going on. It's absolutely
I cannot imagine living that life. That would be super exhausting.
not about that life. About you.
How you doing?
How you doing? All right, that's the episode of Dumb. It was just a couple random dumb thoughts.
That's the episode of Dumb.
That's the episode of Dumb Crap, because there was no real direction of it all. But these were things that have popped up over the last few weeks. I'm like, gotta save that. Gotta save this
my
one.
gosh.
Gotta find this one.
This one needs to be labeled like the episodes of Friends.
The one,
The one where they talk about the dumb.
the one where they talk about dumb. Actually, I'm going to try to label every episode like that. The one that, the one that, and just do it the same way as Friends did. That's a good thought.
You're welcome.
New little recording space. New way of doing things.
And maybe new picture for the wall now.
Maybe a new picture for the wall, one that will actually stick. I mean, hey, what are you going to do? Do you have any final thoughts, beautiful, in our nice little new space?
No, I'm going to go get me one of those shirts or 3.
Shirts are $3.50.
Those bracelets I saw were amazing
I know,
too.
they have amazing stuff. Don't forget, kingdomandwill.com. Married AF is the promo code, 15% off all orders. We're thankful to be partners with them. It is
So
awesome.
cool.
Let's get out of here.
Let's go.
God, we love you. This is awesome, and we are so thankful to be a part of it. We are just so thankful for what you're doing, and we just pray that even in an episode of Dumb, you can find little nuggets to use for other people, whatever that may be. Maybe it was one word, one phrase, one sentence, one topic, that it will reach the ears that need to hear it, that it can resonate with people who may need to hear it in that moment. And we are here for them, and we're here for you. However you want to use us, we are your vessels to be able to do that. And we'll continue to do this as long as you want us to. We are thankful for it. We love you. We trust you. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen. Play ball.